Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I have talked about the iPad and the Apple Pencil a little bit on my channel, but I just wanted to show some of you who have an iPad and an Apple Pencil, like some of the new features that come with iOS 14, along with some of the features that you could have already done with iOS 13, but you know, still wanted to show like the majority of them. Some of them I might have forgotten to put in this video, so if you have any extra features that I didn't mention in this video, please leave them down in the comments. But yeah, here I have my iPad. You probably can't see the screen right now, but one of the first features is Scribble. So in order to make sure that you have that turned on, you will need IPadOS 14. So you want to go to Settings, then scroll down here to Apple Pencil, and then you'll see that Scribble should be turned on. Then you can try it to see what it is. So it's basically where you write like words with your Apple Pencil, and then your iPad will turn it into like a regular text. So here, I will show you. I'd say that like the handwriting recognition is kind of good. It is a little weird with like symbols. Let's see if it'll recognize that. Okay, it did. What about a hyphen? Is that even a hyphen? I think it is. And then to delete things, you just sort of like, okay, well come on, you just sort of like put a line over it. And Scribble works with most text boxes. I think in some apps, the app developer will actually have to enable it, but for like most of the time in Safari, it should work. And now I'll show you Scribble in the Notes app. So I just created a new note, and then as you can see now, there's a tool with the like A on it, and that means the Scribble tool. So I'll minimize the toolbar, and then you can just like write whatever you want. And then something really cool is that it'll even like when you're not using Scribble, like here I'll erase this stuff, but when you just like do normal handwriting in it, here I'll show you, like, and then when you go down, it'll actually recognize your handwriting even when you aren't doing Scribble, and then suggest a title based on what you wrote with the normal pen tools. So like, I will erase that and then give you a few more examples. Like say you wanted to make a packing list for a trip that you're going on, maybe not during quarantine, but like after quarantine, you could go like packing list for whatever it is, and then it'll suggest that title right there, and it'll tell that you're making a packing list, if that makes any sense at all. Something else that you can do is like hold a shape, and then it'll automatically make that shape. It can even recognize like kind of weird shapes like stars, which is something that Procreate can't do. You can also do like circles or even ovals, squares. Let's try a more square instead of a rectangle. Are there like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it can also do like half circles. Oh, I didn't know that it could do that shape. Well, I'm gonna try it to do like a half circle. That's a triangle. Okay, so I don't think it can do half circles, which I wish it did, but I do find it really cool that you can do like message things. Let me try that again. Yeah, it'll make like a message box, which is something really cool because it's sort of hard to draw message things in the Notes app. Here, let me try it again. See, it'll recognize it, even though that one that I just did was really messy. So you can also do screenshots. So like some of you may want to do that when you're online shopping and you want to like take screenshots of things and like highlight the price. So like you just drag up from the corner and then you can immediately mark it up. So like you could highlight the price of something, or even like circle the price of something. I want to see if it'll recognize shapes in markup. Okay, so it looks like even in markup it does recognize shapes, which is really cool. And so another thing that you can do with like your iPad, you don't need an Apple Pencil for this, is like multitasking. Some apps don't enable it, but most productivity apps like Google Docs do use it. So as you can see, I just have my calendar up. I don't have anything for today, but let's say I did. I can just drag over an app. You probably like may want to do this with apps that are on your like bottom bar. I can also drag over FaceTime, Safari, you know, like random stuff. Weirdly enough, settings requires the whole screen, which I thought was kind of weird, but you know, whatever. So now I'm going to talk about like the overall drawing experience with the iPad. So like you can really tell the different stuff that they put into the Apple Pencil in the Notes app. So like when you tilt it, here, I'll probably make this darker. So like when you tilt it, it gives you like that shading thing. Then when you make it more straight up, then it's more of a like finer, darker pencil. Also, you can do like really light shading or really dark shading, depending on how hard you press the Apple Pencil on the screen. Really light, really dark. This right here is something that I drew. The grid, I obviously didn't draw. There's actually a grid tool in Procreate that I really like. But obviously this drawing isn't like that cool. But this one I think is really cool. And like obviously someone who's a real graphic designer would probably get an iPad Pro. But for more beginners into digital art like me, would probably just stick with one of the base iPads. This is the image that this one was based off of. I got inspired by this one. So like here's another drawing that I did. It's like a shuriken, you know, like throwing star. I just drew that because I thought it would be something cool. It is actually uneven, but whatever. So those are the main features that like the Apple Pencil can do with the iPad. You will need a 6th, 7th, 8th gen iPad for the Apple Pencil, and also the newer iPad Airs, and of course all iPad Pros are compatible with the Apple Pencil. If you're asking why like some of the older iPads aren't compatible with the Apple Pencil, it's because like it is a hardware thing, not a software thing. So it's not like Apple could just push a software update that would allow the Apple Pencil to work with older iPads. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like if you liked this video, don't if you didn't. And also hit the subscribe button if you want to see more iPad videos in the future, because I love my iPad and I love to make videos about it. So anyways, see you all next time. Bye.